Hello and welcome to another episode of Visions of Mana. I'm Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stabbity that ever stabbityed, and last we left off, we were in the Verdeus Borough. Borough like a city or a region of city, not like a whole. Anyway, let's take a peek here. We've got some stuff we can grab. There is our goal. So guess where we're not gonna go? Not to the goal. Let's instead head over there. Let's actually talk to people. No alms been named yet. Same story, different city. Do you think the other pilgrimages had this problem? Also, those are some condensed rabbites. Interesting.
This is kind of exciting. Nice.
What do we get? Honey elixir.
Grizzly.
Grizzlies.
Taking this.
Gold clover, always useful. We do like those. There's Morley. Julei said he was the custodian of the Borough. What does that entail? Oh, wow, Palomina was amazingly camouflaged. I did not see her at all. Such a melodious piece of music. Julei's little lyrical phrases were both fair and philosophical. Alright, let's maybe climb?
Got some syrup.
Yep, this way.
Let me see. Nice.
Fairy acorn, cool. Ooh. I wonder. It looks like once we get the wood elemental vessel, we will be able to bring things back to life. Any way of getting up there? Not really. Oh wait, no, right here. That's literally... Yep, literally right there.
Yes.
Ooh, gold clover, nice. Nothing to do there. Okay, well. Oh, and that's another area. Okay, we don't want to go to another area, but we got all the chests. That's good. We came from there. Will it say, but thou must? Oh. It's literally blocked. Can't go that way. Alright, that works. So, Julei, what's up?
I'm sorta in the middle of my daily duties. Mind getting out of my way?
Do
You're
all
sassy.
custodians water the plants here?
Of course. Who else? I have to take care of my friends.
Friends?
Sure. This tree here is a good friend of mine.
Wait, what? This tree is a sproutling?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. When a sproutling goes to sleep for a long time, we tend to turn into trees. Every 4 years, just in time for the pilgrimage, one of my hibernating friends grows the most beautiful flowers. The alluring fragrance beckons the fairy to the burrow, and that lucky sproutling gets to be the alm. Only the most vibrant of sproutlings can blossom, making them the perfect candidates for the alm of wood. Our patron elemental wants lush foliage on all of her envoys.
But when are the buds meant to bloom?
Usually the trees are already in bloom by the time the convoy of alms arrives. But not this year. There's probably no hope for the Borough after all. I suppose we all gotta go sometime.
Whoa, hold on. No need to jump straight to utter destruction.
Nope. I think this is it for us. No flowers, no fairy, no future.
I'm loving the pessimism.
Anyway, I'm sure you've all got stuff to do. Some bandit you're tailing or whatever.
He's really gonna give up on his homeland? Just like that?
Karina looks amazing in that
Julei
dress.
seems really knowledgeable about the pilgrimage. There's a lot more I want to ask him.
Hello, tree. You clearly do not look like everything else. I have read literature on the hibernation habits of sproutlings, but there is merit in meeting one in person. Julei should watch out. Karina's in a mood. I hate it when people give up without a fight. Alright, Julei. Already were there? Okay, that's just there. Gotcha.
Was there something else you needed, or were you that curious about my work?
There's a lot we don't know.
A little bit of
about all
column A
this.
and a little bit
I
of
was
column
hoping
B.
for answers.
A chat would kill time better than my usual rounds. As you wish. All sproutlings remain dormant for long periods with one exception. We alternate who looks after the rest of us while we sleep. As the custodian, I water my sleeping friends each and every day. I woke up 4 years ago just as the last pilgrimage was coming through the Borough.
So for 4 years, you've been watering these guys waiting for them to bloom? All by yourself?
Of course, though I guess it's not gonna matter much anymore if there's no alm. Might as well hang up my watering can.
You can't be out of options already. Have you talked with your patron elemental? Maybe she can help.
Yeah.
What a silly thing to say. Alms are appointed, not requested. There's nothing I can do about this.
But how do you know if you don't try? I went directly to Sylphin and asked to be made the alm. You don't want this place to be destroyed, right? Then do something. Anything. Go ask the elemental of wood to hurry it up.
You've got to be joking. She's joking, right?
She's not joking.
Karina's telling the truth. She went out and found the elemental of wind in order to request her position as the alm.
But that's going against the hand of fate. Perhaps mortals like yourself try to defy destiny, but that's not how we do things up here. Sproutlings take what life gives us, and we're grateful for it.
We take
I don't know
lemons and
how
make them
many
into
thousands
lemonade.
of years ago it was, but we watched your world teeter on the edge of destruction. All the while we waited, tending the seeds as we've always done. Whatever
bird.
hand fate deals us is our burden to bear. How egotistical to assume you know better than the goddess herself.
Egotistical? That's rich coming from a stubborn weed like him.
He's not wrong to stick to his principles. He just needs some perspective. Is following the will of the world really worth accepting the destruction of all you hold dear?
Anyway, flightless bird, hello, Miss...
Not that the workings of the Hand of Fate aren't important, but Karina's got a good point too. I don't want Julei to give up hope.
Anyway, hey, flightless bird, hello, Mr. Stabbiest who have ever stabbed the stabbiest stabby for. Not exactly my greeting, but pretty close. Hey, how you doing? Having a good evening?
Yes.
If only Fairy could facilitate a conversation with our headstrong host. However, she hardly ever visits a city except to appoint an alm. The more I think about it, the more it makes me mad. Me? Egotistical? Oh, you are very egotistical, Karina. I remember the day I spent waiting near a tarn all by myself. At least Julei seems okay with the solitude. Alright. This way. Let's go talk to the weed a little more while he continues to water his friends. Alright, coming off of recording a more in need of happiness. Well, you come to the
You're a
human
pushy
sacrifice
bunch, you
video
know
game,
that?
so
What is it this time?
You're the one who ran off. We weren't done with our conversation.
Actually, I didn't have anything else to say to you folks. I've said my piece. No need to get worked up about it. I'll tell you what. If an alm of wood is chosen, you'll be the first to know. So go ahead and look around for that corkstone or what have you.
Corkstone.
It's corestone, not corkstone. And that's our friend Soul you're talking about, bub. Hina, the Alm of Fire, had her corestone stolen by Orin. If we don't get that piece of her back, then Tiania is in danger. Verdeus still has a chance. So use it! How can you stand around and throw your hands up like none of this is in your control?
Anyways,
Don't you care what happens to the Borough? Think of your dormant friends. Don't you want to save them? Isn't that worth asking to become the Alm of Wood yourself?
Look, pal, I'm not going to take much more of your sass. You think I'm not worried about the fate of my home? There should be blooms by now. It's not supposed to be like this. Without flowers, the fairy won't come. Without the fairy, us sproutlings lose our purpose. No lives to preserve, it'd be the end of everything. Maybe this is my fault. I could have overwatered the burrow or pruned something I wasn't supposed to. That worry is always on my mind.
Julei,
Here's a thought, Julei. We could all search for the reason the flowers aren't blooming.
Huh? But don't you need to find that errand guy who stole from you?
You said so yourself. No one has come through the burrow but us. We trust you to know what's going on in your home. Besides, I'm the Soul Guard. It's my duty to find the Alm and protect them from harm.
Already failed on Hina.
Look, I appreciate the thought, but there's no cure for the burrow. It's pointless.
Stop being so pessimistic.
Honestly, stop quitting before you start, kid. Come on, folks. We've got a job to do.
We will help you whether you like it or not.
I think this place doesn't get enough sunlight. That's what.
The landscape in Verdeus hasn't changed in millennia. They would have had problems long before now if it was the sun.
Maybe Gnome's powers are too weak to reach here?
It is true that Elusia is a tad far from other terrain. The solution may be that the sustenance given to the sprouts is being sucked dry.
Ooh.
That's a lot of leads to eliminate. Let's take a look around the area first.
The reason... Wait, could it be...
What? What could it be? No!
Where'd Julei get off to? Well, while we wait for him, we can try to figure out the cause of all this.
Yep. But you know, he just ran off in the direction we're supposed to go to, so we're gonna follow him. Anyway, Bird, I am doing pretty well. I was supposed to have a big chunk of today to myself and just help for a little while. And then I got roped into a ton of work helping people out today. But hey, it's all good. I'm gonna be hosting a bazaar tomorrow, so yeah, that should be fun. I was helping get stuff. I was supposed to help get stuff set up for that, but apparently other people set up for that. But I ended up helping my friend restock his shop, so yeah. Fun stuff there. Anyways, turns out there was a rogue trader patch just before he left on Tuesday, so he started doing newness. Once you return today, nice. And we'll be helping with extreme prejudice. We will be extremely prejudiced in the way we help. We don't accept little weeds giving up on stuff. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is idealism and kindness. No, you're playing Rogue Trader incorrectly, N-Wise. You can't have idealism and kindness in 40k. It is the grim dark future in the year 40,000, not the idealistic and kind future of the year 40,000. Julei mentioned overwatering, but you'd think the vegetation would show signs of rot if that were the case. Unless it's down in the roots. The villagers in Longren took care of our crops. I've never had a green thumb. There could be a parasite polishing off the necessary nutrients in the soil, or a weed consuming the water until all else withers. Palomina, you and your, alliteration, you love it just so much. Alright, Julei?
The whole area is covered in plants. No one can get through all this. Maybe that's for the best. We don't want Orin sneaking past us. Unless he's the one that blocked it off?
Oh.
Well, I surrender. I don't know anything about growing plants.
This foray is fascinating. Practically none of this flora was included in the almanacs of my adolescence.
There's no getting around it. We have to ask the Elemental of Wood for help.
Great idea. If the elemental doesn't know what's wrong, no one will.
I want wanted to be the one to rub it in Julei's face when we found the answer.
Sorry to disappoint you, Karina, but we haven't got the time to waste on fumbling around in the undergrowth.
Dryad is the elemental of wood, and well-versed of these wilds. But who can say where we may find her? Would that I knew.
At times like these,
Wood.
it's best to ask the locals.
Ugh, great. We gotta bother Julei again. Just what I need.
Would that she knew indeed. You got it.
It can't be.
It's the Kite girls that everyone helps. But yes, you appreciate the linguistic compulsion. Absolutely.
Hello again, weary travelers. What a surprise.
How did you get here?
Don't you know there's a big old stalk that reaches all the way up here? My sisters and I didn't want to waste this once in 4 years opportunity, so we climbed up.
We figured now was the perfect chance to gather exotic ingredients like Verdeus nectar for flavorings and potions.
Besides, this place has everything. Ancient forests, dangerous pilgrimages, mysterious Gaian explorers. What's not to like?
Sounds like you three have a full itinerary.
Wait a minute. Did you say Gaian explorers? Where did you see one of those?
Oh, there was a dashing young adventurer of that description over by the tree. We saw him ahead of us. We did lose track of him, though.
Had to focus on keeping me our fruiting and all.
Orin's on his way.
Yep,
Did you
so
see
many
a
cat
sproutling
puns.
around here? Short, green, leafy?
Nope. But I sure would love to meet a sproutling in the flesh. Bark? What was that? A terrifying cry, that's what! It came from the direction of Milos Woods. Someone might be in trouble!
Could be Julei, or even Orin. Let's check it out.
Oh, before you go, do you need to stock up on anything? Now's your chance!
Anything
She
you
didn't
want
twig to
for
that
a
description.
price. Grab the goods you need to save your friend. Don't get stingy now. Bye, bye, bye.
They're the spitting image of father in miniature.
That cry was coming from Milos. We have to check it out.
Be sure to talk to my merchant sisters if you need to stock up on anything.
Welcome! Come back anytime!
Okay.
Welcome! Peruse at your leisure.
Mithril sword. Okay, that's an improvement. How much money do I have? Plenty. But let's focus first on the classes I'm using. That's for Rune Knight and Duelist. Cool. That is one that I actually want. Pursue.
I
Yes.
see you have a good eye. Happy doing business with you.
Absolutely gonna use that one. Not gonna bother with this one because I hate these two classes. They're way too slow. We're not really using Karina, Oracle, Dragon Master. We are using her in her Knuckle form, and we've already got the best Knuckles. Not Pursue. Oh, Peruse. Yes, I misread that. Okay. Katana, we are not using your Rogue. We're absolutely not using the Ascetic. I hate him. We are using this one. All right, Mithril Knife. Let's
I
give
see
you a
have
slight
good
bonus.
Happy doing business with you.
Although we're using the Night Blade. That's my favorite one of him, his moon form. Mithril Chain, we are using, definitely not using that, although that is my favorite class for her. Mithril Boots, yep. We're using the boots. Oh, if we're using the boots, that means we're suffering a downgrade.
I see you have a happy doing business with you.
Okay.
Come back anytime.
Head out from here, and let's take a peek at armor.
Welcome.
You've come to the right cat.
All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a look at my base meal for your purchase.
Quicksand mesh and a flower suit.
Take a look at my base meal for your purchase.
Cream.
Come
Okay.
back again sometime.
Everyone's armor is topped off.
Welcome.
I'm positive I've got just what Mew
You
need.
can't go wrong with these goods.
And we're all stocked up on. You know what?
You won't
take
bring
4.
worse things from your business. Come again soon.
That's an improvement.
Welcome.
And back to the weapons.
Cruise at your leisure.
And even though we don't really use them, I will still
I
buy
seem you have a good eye.
one of
Happy
each.
doing business with you.
Equip
I
for those
seem you have happy doing
classes.
business
Equip.
with you. I seem you happy doing business with you. I
Equip.
seem you happy doing business with you. I seem you happy doing business with you. I seem happy doing business with you. I seem you happy doing business with you. I seem you happy doing business with you.
There we go. Got all the latest weapons. Got all the best
Come back
armor.
anytime.
We're all set. Let's continue on. Let's see, how are we? 20 minutes in. Plenty of time to get to the next section. Alright. What now? Karina, the spirited and plucky Karina, skilled in the art of the spear. And never staying far is Ramco. Ooh. That looks kind of bossy. Maybe? Not sure. That's definitely Julei. Ooh! Rumble!
What are you doing over there?
What am I doing? What are you doing?
We can handle this. Stand back.
We call this critter Grapplevine. It was too strong for me to uproot it when it decided to nest near the burrow. Be careful!
It's coming for us. Get ready, everyone.
Alright,
We need to weed out enemies like this one.
Quit causing trouble, you troublemaker!
alright. That's a problem I'm having with the evil within. Checkpoints are a little scattered, so sometimes I don't know if I should stop the part or push for the next one. Yeah, that is, that could be quite annoying.
Unseen flask.
Our attack just now was
Oh,
You forced my hand.
You're mine.
get back in here. Oh no, get out of there.
Summon the spirits to our side.
Man of the water.
Serpent Surge! Probably should have had someone. Yeah.
Holding back.
Definitely needed someone with a fire class.
Easy.
So you know what?
Time to
Let me
get
just
to work.
at least switch over to
I have been summoned.
Karina.
This event calls for the elemental vessel.
What? It's coming right at us.
It's coming right for us! Here, how about an explosion? It doesn't say that it's super effective, but at least it's not,
My they are
at least it's not particularly weak. How about a thunderstorm?
leading us blow for blow.
Oh. Also, how about some chocolate for Morley? And Morley, you can medical herb on yourself.
Poison is taking its toll.
All right. Palomina, heal yourself or cure yourself of poison. Then have a chocolate bar to heal yourself. And let's get back to casting.
You're wearing it down.
Yes. Now
Right leg, body, left hand, left leg. Huh. Okay. Oh
is
yes.
the time to strike.
Fire definitely gets us a weak point.
Perish!
Into the head. Try again.
I think we can use the vessel.
There we go. Aw, Morley got the kill. There we are. Woohoo! Aw, so close to a level up.
You saved me. Thanks.
You're welcome.
That was a close call. We were almost too late. Why did you wander off on your own?
Good question.
Look in the mirror, buddy.
Oh, now what?
I mean, that you made me wonder if Grappevine might be the cause of the problems in the Borough.
Oh, so it's our fault now.
This could all still be by the goddess's will, but I wasn't quite as sure anymore. And you all seem so convinced that something could be done, so I wanted to check. But then I got attacked.
Huh. And here I thought you were mad at us again. Glad to see we've convinced you to change your stubborn ways.
That's one way to put it.
Destiny doesn't just fall into your lap every time.
Maybe.
Sometime you must
But
seize
you
the
weren't
day.
able to figure out what keeps the flowers from blooming either, right?
Yeah, we're definitely not experts in gardening.
Nope, not at all.
But when in doubt, it's best to ask for help. Julei, do you know where the elemental of wood is?
Dryad? Easy peasy. Let me give her a ring. Oh, Dryad.
Hey, there she is.
Oh, yes, hello. Jeepers, you got here fast. Were you nearby?
Oh, forgive me. That is to say, I was looking for you, Julei. But then I saw you were tied up with Grappevine and wasn't certain what to do. Oh, dear. The alms. Please excuse me. I am known as Dryad.
A particular pleasure indeed, Dryad. We were just inquiring as to your whereabouts.
Yes, I could hear you from over there, and I think I may know what caused all of this fuss. As Julei guessed, Grappevine was the one behind it all. It absorbed all the nutrients from the plants, stunting their growth. That's why the flowers wouldn't blossom.
Oh no.
Well, the monster is gone now. So that means...
The flowers, my friends. Dryad, this is great. There'll be an alm after all.
But they won't bloom in time.
We can expect the blooms at any moment.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Gee whiz. There's still so much to do. I have to get ready to welcome the fairy. Meet you back in Verdeus.
He's got some spring in his step now.
Could I ask you, Alms, and you, Sir Soulguard, to join Julei?
Sure.
Irregular as this situation may be, you will be one of the few pilgrimages to see the flowering firsthand. That should count for something, I think.
Hooray!
Julei's in a better mood. I guess he gets grouchy when he's worried.
Lucky for us.
Ooh.
For now, let's head to the appointment ceremony of the Alm of Wood.
Wood Spirit Tonic. That lets us get, Oh, we're back in town now. Cool.
What?
Julei appears to have quite a relaxed relationship with his patron elemental. Well, you know, probably the only person he could talk to for the past 4 years. Lucky us, I can't wait to see what kind of flowers bloom out of these guys.
Yes.
I am heartened that we could be of help to the Borough. Anything to see the pilgrimage through. However, we will not be going to that because it is time to drop a save. Overwrite that, saved, and that is that. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and now recently added to the end card as well in the top right corner. See you there. Check that out. Bye now.